At a community health event last month, I had the opportunity to observe men over 60 as they went about their day. And what I noticed was truly eye-opening. There was a distinct difference between those who were thriving and those who were simply getting by. The key differentiator? It came down to one simple thing that most of them couldn't do, an action that immediately revealed their true functional strength. The few who could do it moved with a vitality that was truly inspiring. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Many men over 60 have already resigned themselves to the belief that their bodies and minds are destined to decline. They've surrendered to weakness, as if it's an unchangeable fate. But if you can still manage these 7 things, you're not just surviving, you're truly thriving. Before we delve into these 7 markers of functional strength, let me ask you, where are you watching from today? Share your location in the comments below. I always enjoy seeing how far this community reaches. I'm Dr. Narita, and for the past 12 years, I've been dedicated to helping men over 60 maintain their independence, vitality, and overall quality of life. What I've discovered is that age itself isn't the real issue. It's what we stop doing that triggers the decline. So, let's explore these 7 abilities. As we go through them, I want you to be honest with yourself and assess where you stand. This isn't about judgment. It's about gaining awareness. Because awareness is the first and most crucial step toward maintaining what you have or rebuilding what you've lost. Let's begin with the first one, something you likely do every day without even thinking about it. Can you climb 2 flights of stairs without gasping for air? It sounds simple, but if you can do this with relative ease, you're already ahead of approximately 60% of men your age. Those stairs are testing more than just your lungs. They're assessing your cardiovascular system, leg strength, and overall endurance. Each step you take is a testament to the fact that your heart is still pumping efficiently, your muscles are still responding, and your body is still capable. Why is this so important? Because cardiovascular health is the cornerstone of independence. It determines whether you can walk across a parking lot without feeling exhausted, whether you can actively play with your grandchildren, or whether you have the freedom to travel and explore new places. Men who can conquer stairs effortlessly have the cardiovascular reserve to live life to the fullest, rather than cautiously managing every movement. If you find yourself struggling with stairs right now, don't despair. This is one of the most trainable abilities. Start with 1 flight, take a rest, then tackle another. Gradually, your heart and lungs will adapt and become stronger. Now, physical strength is essential, but the second marker goes straight to your brain. Can you recall what you had for dinner yesterday without straining your memory? This might seem insignificant, but it's actually a powerful indicator of your cognitive function. Many men your age are experiencing a decline in mental sharpness, forgetting names, misplacing keys, and feeling lost in a fog of confusion that disconnects them from their own lives. But a sharp memory signifies that your brain is still efficiently processing, storing, and retrieving information. It means you're still capable of learning new things, engaging in meaningful conversations, and staying mentally present. What's happening biologically? Your hippocampus, the brain's memory center, requires consistent blood flow, oxygen, and stimulation to function optimally. When you exercise, get adequate sleep, and engage your mind, you're essentially nourishing this vital part of your brain. If your memory feels foggy, there are steps you can take to improve it. Learn something new each week, challenge yourself with puzzles, read regularly, and engage in conversations that stimulate your thinking. Movement is also crucial because what benefits your heart also benefits your brain. The third test separates those with physical confidence from those who've lost trust in their own bodies. Can you stand on 1 leg for 15 seconds without wobbling or needing support? Balance is more than just avoiding falls. It's about having complete trust in your body's capabilities. This ability relies on a complex system involving your inner ear, your vision, your proprioception, your body's sense of its position in space, and your core strength. When all these elements work in harmony, you move through the world with confidence and stability. Balance is the foundation of independent movement. It's what enables you to walk on uneven terrain, step over obstacles, and catch yourself if you happen to stumble. Studies have shown that balance ability after the age of 60 is one of the strongest predictors of fall risk, and falls are a leading threat to independence in older adults. The great news is that balance is highly trainable. Practice standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, try heel-to-toe walking, or explore Tai Chi or yoga. These simple activities can rewire your nervous system and strengthen your stabilizing muscles. Now, I'm eager to hear from you. Take a moment and comment below. Which of these abilities do you feel strongest in? I personally read every comment, and your responses help me understand what resonates most with you. Let's move on because physical and mental strength are incomplete without emotional resilience. The fourth marker. Can you still laugh until your sides ache? I'm not talking about a polite chuckle, but a deep, genuine belly laugh that engulfs your entire being. This might seem out of place on this list, but bear with me because this ability reveals something profound about your emotional well-being. Many men your age have become serious, guarded, and burdened by life's disappointments. They've lost their capacity for genuine joy. But authentic laughter demonstrates that you can still find happiness despite the challenges you faced. And here's the remarkable part. Laughter is not just an emotion, it's a physiological event. When you laugh deeply, your body releases endorphins, your natural pain relievers. Your stress hormones decrease, your blood vessels dilate, improving circulation, and your immune system gets a boost. You're essentially giving your body a mini workout. Men who laugh freely are magnetic. They attract connection because they exude a confidence that life hasn't broken them. They're resilient, adaptable, and truly alive. If you've lost your ability to laugh deeply, seek out what brings you joy. Watch something funny, spend time with people who make you smile, and give yourself permission to find life amusing again. Emotional strength directly influences the fifth marker, social connection. Are you still maintaining genuine friendships? Not just casual acquaintances, but men you actively talk to, spend time with, and share your struggles with. This is incredibly important because after 60, social isolation becomes a significant threat to health. Studies have shown that loneliness can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. When you maintain friendships, you keep your brain stimulated through conversation, you maintain emotional stability because you have a support system, and you remain socially engaged with the world around you. Men who have friends they can call, meet up with, and be honest with tend to live longer, experience better cognitive function, and report higher life satisfaction. I understand that this can be challenging. Many men experience a shrinking social circle when they retire, move, or as life circumstances change. If you've noticed your social network dwindling, take action. Join a club, enroll in a class, volunteer, or reconnect with old friends. Your friendships are not a luxury, they're a health necessity. Social strength naturally leads to the sixth marker, self-sufficiency. Can you still cook a real meal from scratch, planning it, preparing it, and creating something delicious? This ability demonstrates independence and creativity. It signifies that you're still capable of taking care of yourself, still learning, and still providing for your own needs. Cooking requires cognitive function, from planning the meal to remembering the steps and coordinating the timing. It's excellent brain exercise. It also ensures that you're eating well. Men who cook for themselves tend to have better nutrition because they have control over the ingredients in their food. And there's a sense of dignity in being able to nourish yourself, in not being dependent on others for basic survival. If you've never learned to cook, it's never too late to start. Begin with simple dishes and gradually master more complex recipes. The internet offers countless tutorials. This is a valuable skill that will serve you well for the rest of your life. Now, before we move on to the seventh and final marker, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button if you're finding value in this content, and share this video with another man in your life who might benefit from hearing these truths. The seventh test is where everything comes together. Can you still make decisions quickly and confidently without second-guessing yourself, needing to consult everyone around you, or being paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice? This ability indicates that you've retained your executive function, the part of your brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and problem-solving. Many men your age become indecisive, constantly seeking approval from others, afraid of making mistakes, and losing confidence in their own judgment. But if you can assess a situation, weigh your options, and decide and act with confidence, you're operating with mental authority. You trust yourself, believe in your own wisdom, and remain the captain of your ship. This is incredibly important for maintaining dignity and autonomy. It signifies that you're not relinquishing control of your life to others. You're still directing your own path. If you've noticed yourself becoming more indecisive, practice making small decisions quickly, such as what to have for lunch or which route to take. Build your confidence with low-stakes choices so you're better prepared for the more significant ones. Here's what I want you to understand. You don't need to excel in all 7 of these areas to be exceptional. If you possess 4 or 5 of these abilities, you're already stronger than most men your age. If you have 6 or 7, you're thriving in ways that would make your younger self proud. These aren't just tests, they're measurements of your commitment to staying engaged with life. Every stair you climb comfortably, every friend you maintain, every decision you make confidently is proof that men over 60 don't have to fade away quietly. What separates thriving men from those who are simply getting by is the understanding that these abilities require attention, practice, and intention. But here's the beautiful truth. All 7 of these markers are trainable. They're not fixed or determined by age alone. They're influenced by what you do every single day. If this information has provided you with a new perspective on your own strength, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and hit the notification bell. Each week, I share evidence-based strategies to help men over 60 maintain their independence, vitality, and confidence. Please share this video with another man who needs to hear this message. Sometimes the conversation we need most is the one we're not having. And please comment below, telling me which of these 7 abilities surprised you the most. I personally respond to the comments. Here's what I want you to remember as you finish watching this video. Age doesn't weaken a man who refuses to be weakened. Your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond can be decades of strength, purpose, and fulfillment. These 7 markers aren't about being the strongest person in the room. They're about maintaining your independence, your dignity, and your connection to life. And every single one of them is within your control. So, climb those stairs, remember your meals, stand on one leg, laugh deeply, maintain your friendships, cook your meals, and make your decisions. These small acts are powerful statements that you refuse to surrender, that you still have life to live, and that age is just a number when you refuse to act like it. I'm Dr. Narita. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself because you're worth it.